You find a way to make the most noise come out of that seat.
I don't think anybody has ever made the seat make as much noise as I have.
I'm gonna be real. There's no choice. There's no shot. I'm changing seats with you.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I mean,
No
yeah,
way.
that's fair. Well, there's also another seat over there.
I would never sit in Fred's seat after he sits here. There was like, you got up and there was like a haze. I've never seen that.
There's a white outline of my ass.
Like, it would be almost comical if there was like actual like blobs of sweat on the seat, but there aren't. It's just like a weird haze.
It's all in my shorts.
It's scary.
I have a high body heat temperature, okay?
What do you run at? Like 99?
Probably like 99.8 or something, like right before fever.
Yeah, the school nurse is always saying, well, I don't know. You're right on the edge. Well, I can't call your parents, even though you have Ebola.
I guess you can stay in the nurse's office.
It was always fun getting to sleep on the fancy nurse bed.
Oh, you
Like
mean
that.
like the one that looked like a therapy couch?
Yeah.
My school nurse was sort of cool. Like if you went in there and you were like, my stomach hurts really bad and I have to have diarrhea at my own house.
Oh, dude, I would always rip the diarrhea in the nurse's office.
You would always have it or you would always claim it?
No. Whenever, I think most of the times I showed up to the nurse's office, I was like, sorry, nurse, I gotta blow up your bathroom. I have diarrhea.
I have to have diarrhea in your presence. I'm sorry.
I did do a couple of times, I think in like maybe 4th and 5th grade, where I'm like, nah, I got a diarrhea at home. I got a sick day because of diarrhea.
Yeah, you got to call my dad away from a very important meeting so he can pick me up because I have diarrhea.
But then in high school, I would just diarrhea in the nurse's office.
You were doing that in high school? Oh man.
You couldn't find like a bathroom on like the corner of the building.
Oh, my
on the,
tummy
No,
hurt.
I
or
like.
something.
Well, no, because you it's not just about the nurse's bathroom. It's about getting to the nurse's bathroom. If you have diarrhea in a regular bathroom, they're gonna send down the hunters to get you.
Yeah.
Because I once it was a very formative memory for me. One time I was in 3rd grade.
You got hunted once?
I had diarrhea in 5th grade.
Diarrhea.
And they hunted. My teacher hunted me down. She's like, "What? It's been 20 minutes. What are you doing in here?"
mean, for what it's worth, you shouldn't be having diarrhea for 20 minutes. You
Well,
don't have
okay,
enough diarrhea.
Low key, maybe I'm just having a little bit of fun in there.
You
Just
could be
like,
constipated as well.
You bring your Game Boy to school. Were you a Game Boy at school kind of
no,
kid?
sometimes I would just wait in the bathroom. I just lose track of time.
Yeah.
This was before the phones.
So you just like count your knuckles or something?
No, honestly, what the fuck was I? I think I
Yeah,
was just pooping. I
what
think
do
I was
you
just
do?
pooping.
This is a really slow diarrhea.
Well, no, because like you have diarrhea, and then you kind of get that tummy ache where it's like, do I have more diarrhea? Can I go back yet? Or like maybe you like wait 15 minutes so your tummy don't hurt no more.
I would love to see a correlation of time spent in the bathroom and advancement of mobile phone technology.
Oh, massive poop numbers, hemorrhoids off the charts.
Would
You know,
love to see
that-
it.
You know what I want to
Chart
see? I want to
graph.
see when entertainment was invented. Like,
Oh, entertainment in general?
do you remember when they started releasing clay tablets? I bet you bathroom times went
man.
way up when the clay tablet
yeah.
came out.
Just don't forget your stylus, or else you'll be using your finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like reading NASA's accounts of copper controversies.
And Nasir was the guy who sold the copper.
Yeah.
And he is a bad guy. You're listening to The Edge of Talking, the podcast about topics where we attempt to discuss the topic or not. My name is Ian.
My name is Hank.
And my name with my freshly blown nose is Fred.
Yeah, Fred was blowing his nose during the intermission.
Yeah, nothing like having a fresh nose.
It is a nice feeling when you sneeze really hard and you're clear.
You guys hear that breathing?
Yeah, you're fucking crammed up, dude.
You're burping, you're gurgling, you're breathing. What else are you doing?
Well, not only was I, assaulted by Mr. Razzie Beans, the man, when I got in here.
That's the cat.
I was also investigating my backyard and the giant hill of bamboo forest that I have to tear down every year. It's that time of the year again.
Why do you have a bamboo forest? How do you have a bamboo forest?
Invasive species.
Yeah, it's like Japanese maple, but it's like it looks like bamboo. It's pretty much bamboo, but it's not bamboo. But it's so.
So you're allergic to that?
No, but I'm allergic to everything else that's happening in the backyard, like
I
pollen.
See. You're more of an indoor cat.
Yeah.
I'm just realizing I totally forgot to announce the topic at the end of the last episode.
It's all right. They'll figure it out.
If you can figure this out, you are a genius. Or you got really lucky.
Also, this is related. This is a nice.
This is related to me forgetting
just to the topic in general.
Related to this topic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
So while I was in my backyard, I realized that my dad hasn't put the trap out yet, and
the trap for what?
I should describe what the trap is.
You call it like the trap, like everyone should know what it is.
Because it's the trap. It's my house. It's the trap. No.
Oh, the trap.
Your house is a trap because you go there and then you play League of Legends.
And I win. I win all my games all the time, forever and ever. So the trap is a Home Depot, or the first iteration of it was a Home Depot bucket. And then the squirrels were able to chew through the bucket. So we had to buy an aluminum bucket, an aluminum can that they couldn't chew through.
I actually did just see a picture online of a squirrel who had chewed through some aluminum flashing on the side of a house.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my God. What are their teeth made out of?
Made out of teeth material.
Fiber.
Fiber.
No. Gelatin. No.
Keratin.
Keratin. There we go.
Which you use to make gelatin.
They're all the same word. So the trap is a bucket of some kind, and then a plank that sits on the ground, sits on the edge of the bucket, and inside the bucket is a certain amount of water, and then a certain amount of seeds covering the top layer of the water. Mm-hmm. So an animal walks up to the ramp, goes to the top ramp, sees the water down below, is like, "Oh my God, Duck McScrooge! Time to dive into the pile of seeds," and then it's just water.
I think you're putting a little too many human traits on these animals.
You think I'm anthropomorphizing the animals too much as I'm killing them?
You think that they're going to be acting like another anthropomorphized animal you saw on TV.
They're like, wow, oh my God, there's so many dead people in this pile of seeds.
So anyway, does it work?
Oh God, yeah. That's why it's called the trap.
So what's the point of the trap? You just have too many beautiful animals on your property.
So there are multitudes and magnitudes and multiples of.
You failed the rule of 3. You've completely. Where's the button?
I couldn't think of another word fast enough. So many groundhogs, which we don't really get a lot of, but it's in the topic. Chipmunks, squirrels, and bunnies that all feast upon my mother's garden, and it fucking pisses her off.
So they must die.
I like how you're like, we have all these cute little animals, and they like to feast upon my mother's like 30-cent vegetables that we buy at the supermarket.
My mom spends like hundreds upon hundreds of dollars at like Mahoney's and like their nurseries, and then she plants the into the ground, and then the fucking bunnies chomp off the little bud that grows so that it stops growing and dies. It's like, okay, well, there's $50 down the drain. What the fuck?
Why doesn't your mom just cover them in like chicken wire?
Well, that's what we had to end up doing. We have the ones that she really wants to protect.
Also,
we have
like
a homemade like amphitheater of like chicken wire. And shit.
The amount of bunnies and squirrels and chipmunks that exist, just like you could kill hundreds of millions of them, and they're still gonna eat your little carrots.
Yeah. So here's the problem: we've protected against the bunnies. The bunnies can't get through the chicken wire, but you know what can get through the chicken wire?
Chipmunks.
No.
Chicken monks, the chipmunks. And so that is the main concern. That is what the target of the trap is to get all those chipmunks to be like, oh my God, seed, and then they drown to death.
What do you do with them all? Do you like string them up on like little like Vlad the Impaler poles to keep them out as like a message to the others?
Yeah, the animals definitely have a lot of
fur
and
shapes.
Kind of like a shape, but a little different. Fred's pointing at the soundboard. I don't even know what he wants. What's this guy want?
The bird.
The topic is patterns.
They have a lot of pattern recognition. They
I see the seed and I eat the seed.
Yes.
Does he? Do they like seeing each other die?
What, the chip?
Yeah, what do you think about
The
that?
chipmunks.
Yeah, patterns. You see them everywhere, or maybe you don't.
No, that's like a massive reason that humans are the apex predator of like the planet is because pattern recognition.
I thought it was just because we could run for a long time.
That's one of.
I thought it's because we get big sweaty mist all over our body.
Yeah,
we make chairs wet.
Yeah, that sweaty mist can do amazing things.
So
people would pay a lot of money for that mist.
Where?
The mist.
Your toilet seat mist.
Oh, they pay a lot of money for my mist.
Yeah.
Fred, there's a market.
Like Gamer Boy mist.
Your toilet water.
I think.
Okay, so I'm a squirrel. I see thousands, hundreds of millions of dead people.
What do you mean?
I
It's a
see
bucket,
dead
dude.
people.
Are you always at the bucket?
I'm at the bucket. I'm staring into. I see the seeds, and I see all my dead brothers and sisters. And
you think, wow, they really fucked up eating those seeds.
yeah,
I'm
I'm built different.
The problem is that animals like chipmunks, squirrels, and bunnies have little to no pattern recognition, so that they will always just end up in the bucket.
I don't think that's true. We've discussed bees at length and different bee experiments.
Yeah.
And even bees show patterns.
Little to no, they have pattern recognition.
Oh, I see.
But we have more. That's why
I see.
we're
So
the best.
if they have any, you say, oh, it's little, and then if they don't have any,
Okay,
you say
I'm
they
just-
no.
If they die from the same exact thing, then
Yeah, because they can't learn from dying. It's not a learned behavior.
well, that's the If a chipmunk sees their friend go into
But they
a bucket,
don't. These are probably all isolated incidents. Why would a chipmunk be watching another chipmunk and modeling not modeling the death behavior?
listen,
It's a little far fetched. That's all I'm saying.
Just because you've never died before doesn't mean you don't have pattern recognition. Oh, I guess you're not right.
You's right.
You.
I think it's interesting just to imagine a chipmunk watching another chipmunk walk into a meat grinder and get turned into some sort of paste, and then him thinking like, he could have just done that.
I'm like this.
Well, that's the problem is they don't see them at all. They just go over the lip of the bucket, and then they don't come out. And it's like, oh well, like they must be eating a lot of seeds in there. Let me go check.
Okay,
them
no,
out.
but no,
Can I
but
ask you to
at some
do
point-
something?
What?
Can I ask you to make their last moments a little bit more fun?
I'm not the one that kills them.
Well, your dad goes out there when he's swimming around and he grabs them and strangles them.
Well, I don't think so. I think he just waits until they're dead.
My dad's got a mouse slip and slide in his garage.
What the fuck?
He puts out it's a strip of I don't know, hot low friction polyethylene or something. It's like a plastic wrap.
Okay.
And basically just he puts food at the bottom of it and they get onto the slide and they basically just slide into the trash can.
Okay. Well, I mean,
wow.
I'm just they're jumping in. They're doing a cannonball into the.
Yeah, but it's
Into the water.
It's like a diving board kind of
Yeah,
situation.
yeah, it is. It is.
It's not just a board that tips.
No, it doesn't tip at all. It's literally just a board. It's a ramp that they walk
Fred,
up
I
to
think
it,
you
and
should
they
eat
jump
them.
into the water
I think you should eat
to
them.
get the seeds.
Yeah, you gotta make use of the whole animal.
This
like
is a
the
very
Native
upsetting
Americans.
episode.
Yeah, no, I told our friend of the show, and our friend of the show's wife loves animals, and he was like, "Do not tell her this story."
I mean, because let's be real. It's one thing if killing makes a difference, where it's like
It does make a difference.
It does make a difference.
Yes,
Really.
there is a noted uptick in chipmunk activity at the beginning of every season, and then there is a noted downtick once the trap is deployed.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
just
a
saying.
little bothered.
Why? Why are you bothered?
I don't know. When my dad does it, it doesn't bother me, but when your dad does it, it does bother
Well,
me.
no, it's because it's like one thing to do it to mice. Mice, unfortunately, lack the rights of many of the other animals do. Because
What does that mean?
I feel like squirrels are like a higher order rodent.
Yeah.
Well, squirrels, that's the thing. Squirrels can climb out, bunnies can jump out.
Then why
It's-
even
it's
have
only
it
the
for them?
chipmunks because those are the ones that are like the definite problem that we haven't had a solution to because they can fit through the chicken wire. That we of the
Well, see, that's the issue
other
because like
enclosures that
mouse
we set
traps,
up.
like there's a certain like cognito.
Don't
thing.
say it.
I'm not gonna say it. I was like a cognition thing where it's like the mouse
Good
the
catch,
mouse
good
goes
catch.
in the trap. So you get a little mouse trap. You got to kill the mousey. Sorry, mouse. You get fucked.
Yeah.
But a chipmunk, there's no cognition with that.
I don't know what you mean by that.
There's no like that's not a thing people do.
Again, why?
It's like going. I'm not gonna say it. It's like going to eat a.
No, I'm not eating the chipmunks.
Eating
Nobody's
it.
eating the mice.
Well, okay, no, I'm just saying it's like some animals you eat, and some animals it's weird. It's a little weird to eat them, and it's like I feel like that's
Who
kind of
brought
like,
up eating?
I did. I did.
nobody's
I think
eating the
I think
chipmunks.
you should eat them. You're wasting them.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this one more time.
I'm like this.
Yeah, don't eat the chipmunks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was weird.
Yep. So keep up with that pattern recognition, folks.
Yeah.
Don't die to the traps.
This is not a pattern. We don't talk about this every episode. Just this one. We have a long conversation about diarrhea, and then we have a conversation about killing animals.
cute little animals. They are pests.
Yeah, we're normal. This is the most normal podcast.
Let's be real. Chipmunks are very, very cute, but they are literal rodent pests.
Those are your words, not mine.
Sure.
I couldn't have.
I'll
I
stand
would
by
have said
it.
it differently.
How would you have said it?
I would say like pest. They're a pest.
Pesky.
I would say pest. I would say pesk.
Sure.
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 Hang on, we got a sound for this.
Okay.
Hank, do you want to start us off this week?
Oh,
with
yeah.
your pattern.
I have a great sort of pattern. It's
Oh.
it's kind of not really a pattern, but it's more of a recognition of a pattern.
I feel like you say this every week.
Before
it's
you
kind of
start-
not really that thing, but it is.
Before I forget, on the shapes episode, I made a comment about how you couldn't tessellate octagons,
Oh yeah.
but you can, just not in the way I was thinking. So I do want to give that point back to Hank.
You can tessellate them with different
Different
shapes
sizes.
and sizes. Oh right, sorry, not shapes.
You can
different
basically
sizes.
make like a fractal out of them.
But you can't tessellate a bunch of the same sized
Correct.
octagons. Yes,
You can't like
yes.
tile them at one size.
Yes.
Yeah, so today we have Nippon.com, Monet or Picasso. Japanese researcher Watanabe Shigeru proves art is for the birds. Keio University professor Demetrius Watanabe Shigeru and colleagues.
Professor Emeritus. That means like he's like a retired professor.
Oh, I thought that was his like first name.
No, that would be amatoritas. Is that what you call them?
Emeritus?
Yeah, emeritus is
Emeritus.
what it actually is.
Oh my god, his name's Professor Emeritus. So they won a Nobel Prize for Psychology in 1995 for showing that birds can distinguish between different styles of paintings, which are, a painting is kind of like a pattern if you think about it.
You don't have to think too
Sure.
hard to make that.
Make that assumption.
With
yeah.
more than half a century of experience under his belt, Watanabe continues to explore the secrets of animal behavior. Developing an eye for art, as it turns out, is not exclusive to humans. Watanabe Shigeru and colleagues at Keio University, where he is a professor of psychology, trained pigeons to distinguish different paintings, including those by the masters Claude Monet and Pablo Picasso. What is the significance of this? For those studying comparative cognition, it showed that birds make sense of their world in ways that are not unlike humans.
Now, are you saying Manet or Monet?
Is it money?
money.
Is it M-O-N?
Monet.
Okay, so that's Monet. 'Cause there's another guy named Manet
Manet.
who's also a painter who paints
Oh.
differently.
I keep waiting for you to say mayonnaise. It's just not
Mayonnaise.
coming.
Claude. I'm not gonna fuck up that bad. That'd be hard. I fucked up some things like Cliff or what did I say?
Hank's
Clough?
fucked up some things in the past. Everyone.
I forgot more than you know.
So they got a Nobel Prize for their pigeon research and teaching pigeons to appreciate art. Sorry.
Wait, did you just say the name of a bird?
Yeah.
I think so. I think I heard that. Yeah.
Discerning tastes. He admits he took a little heed of the Nobel Prize at first, viewing it as his students at Harvard just having a bit of fun, messing around, teaching pigeons how to appreciate art.
A little bit of a heed.
But he's like a little bit of a heed. He noticed they were onto something.
He'd notice.
However, he changed his tune and attended a 2018 event in Tokyo highlighting the prize, which he described as a fascinating exhibition of unique research. Whether pigeons can be trained to discern a Monet from a Picasso may not be cutting-edge science, but the question piqued his interest for the implications it had in understanding what made his birds tick. To test his hypothesis, he took 2 groups of pigeons and showed them 10 paintings by each artist. He rewarded the first group with food every time the birds pecked at a key when a Monet popped up on the screen, but gave nothing for Picasso, reversing the conditions for the second group. By the 20th day of the experiment, he found that his avian subjects had learned to distinguish the paintings of one artist from the other with a high degree of accuracy. That's pretty sick. Every time you peck, give it a little peck. Look at, they got a pigeon study chamber right there.
Mm-hmm.
Pigeon
I
doing
love
homework.
that pigeon deep in thought.
He's really thinking.
Don't let Fred's dad see that pigeon.
Oh my god,
It's a bit of
pigeons
a-
are kind of like
No,
rats.
no. We actually did catch a blue jay once, unfortunately.
That
was
is very
unintended, though.
unfortunate.
That was super unfortunate because my mom loves birds. But
Did you make delicious Blue Jay hamburgers?
No.
I'm
we
telling
don't
you,
eat
you
any of the meat.
It is bad luck to let meat go to waste.
No, we have a lot of coyotes in our neighborhood, anyways. So they're like,
What do you do with the bodies? Do you
I
grind
think
them
we
up?
just throw them away. What are you? Are you insane?
Am I
Grind
insane?
them up.
You give them to the sausage guy on YouTube and he grinds them up and puts them in a sausage.
But it's like, okay, you put them
Grind them
back
up.
in the earth, dude. They have to go back home.
When have you ever ground up a dead body and buried it?
No, okay, you don't grind up.
Are you a fucking serial murderer?
You don't like grind them up for fertilizer?
Do you have an animal grinder in your backyard that you just like?
Yeah, do you?
I'm not killing animals. I don't
just, like,
kill animals all the time.
randomly use to, like-
I'm just. It
Well,
makes sense to me that
Fred.
if you're constantly killing all these rats,
Fred,
you gotta,
Hank's-
They're not rats.
they're rat family.
Fred, Hank's got that snowblower in his garage, but I've never seen him actually blow snow with it.
And it's
Oh,
always
I have,
dirty.
I have put animals in the chamber, and
always
I've
like-
reversed instead of blowing snow, it sucks, animals
the
in.
animals in. And you've never emptied it, so I was wondering what that smell
It just
was.
turns them into a fine paste that I can just lay across my driveway.
Oh no! And then you turn the snowblower back to blow, and you blow it all over your garden.
It's a reverse snowblower because it sucks in red mist and it spits out animals.
The coyotes love it. They love my driveway of flesh. So yeah, pigeons love art. Pigeons love art.
I'm sure they love your driveway art. You're just an artist painting.
It's for the
I'm
coyotes.
tessellating them.
They're the ones eating them, not me. And every now and then they get a blue jay for a treat. So homing in on the similarities.
Homing, pigeon.
Oh, homing.
Pigeon,
Homer.
pigeon word.
Pigeon word.
Pigeon word.
While the birds may have been motivated more by appetite than aesthetics, Watanabe found that they exhibited a remarkable aptitude for complex processing of visual stimuli in ways that suggest categorization or pattern matching, which is something that humans also do. Raising the bar, he displayed the paintings in a variety of ways, reversed upside down in segments, and each time the pigeons chose with a similar level of accuracy. It's like, okay, I got a reversed backwards green Monet, and the pigeon's like, I studied this in art school.
You
in
said
pigeon
Manet.
school. Manet,
It's Monet.
Monet.
This is
I don't.
Monet.
I'm gonna re-listen to what I said. 'Cause I think you got it. I think I said Monet.
No, you keep switching between saying Manet and Monet.
I think he's
Money.
trying to put like a funny accent on it, and he fucks it up every time.
No. Yeah, so from this, Watanabe found parallels in the philosophical ideas of Austrian philosopher Ludwig Wittgenstein, who lived from
Now, that's a name.
That's a name. He definitely said that one
Wittgenstein.
right too.
I did actually said it wrong. It's a Wittgenstein. It's not Wittgenstein. He was a guy in the 1800s who also published a book called Philosophical Investigations and the Idea of Family Resemblance, which is not actually related to pigeons, apparently, and posits that people can recognize numerous overlapping similarities in a group, such as a nose or other things like a family member.
You're really on his case today.
Yeah. You gotta stay sharp, dude.
Dude, that's crazy. Like, I don't even know what this
Didn't even notice.
Wittgenstein guides. He's like, these people, they can recognize perhaps a nose, maybe a family member. It seems people can recognize things pretty well.
I still don't understand. So like they put a pigeon in front of a picture and they're like, oh, he looked at the picture for a long time.
No,
He's
he picks
really
a button.
smart.
They
Yeah,
pick a button.
they show him a picture and they say which one is it, and then he picks the correct one and he gets food.
Oh, okay. I clearly wasn't listening.
Because pigeons actually know how to use a computer. It's a very simple computer with two buttons. It says yes, give me food, and it says no, do nothing.
Skinner box.
Yeah. So if he picks the wrong button, he does not get anything. Anyway, this ties in because now we're on to rodent empathy.
Yeah. Let's all take a moment of silence for empathy.
Yes.
Watanabe ended up caring for some 100 pigeons over the course of his experiments. Striving to ensure the integrity of his research, he constantly dealt with such challenges as birds escaping and then outbreaks of disease. In one instance, a pigeon was displaying top-notch results, much to his excitement, but then it had to be pulled from the experiments once it became clear that the bird's superior performance was due to it having been used in previous research.
Oh,
That pigeon had a college degree. He knew too much.
That bird was way too overeducated.
he was cheating.
That's how can you cheat at being a pigeon?
He's really good at pushing buttons.
So he also did not shun mice entirely. He tried training the mice. He tried showing mice were able to connect in a way not different to humans. What were they connecting to? I don't know. It seems that mice have special fat cells in their back that heat up when they get stressed, making it easy to gauge when they are strained.
What the fuck?
He would put mice in a tube and then shake it around, and then when it would get stressed, the temperature of its back would increase. But then he would put several mice together in a tube, and he would increase the temperature less, because when mice are getting shaken up with friends, they like that. It's less stressful.
When I get stressed out, my face turns red and my ears turn red.
Yeah. We got one more about anthropocentrism.
What?
Anthropocentrism?
Yeah, overcoming anthropocentrism.
That's like assuming that animals are like people, right?
Yeah. So, like with the mice and all the pigeons, he has a passion for research on special questions like spatial learning in eels. And this time he put eels in a tube so that only one eel could hide in each tube. And the eels learned the position of the tube. And then he found that he would make it more challenging by rotating the position of the tube, and the eels would still go in the tube.
To be an animal researcher, do you just have to look at an animal and then be like, now that guy goes in tubes? And then be like, I'm going to use you for my tube lesson that I'm teaching
funny.
at university.
Make sure they press the button first. The button's
Yeah,
important.
and the animal has to be able to push a button, and it has to have weird fat cells on its back that I can measure.
He's like, okay, the pigeons get to study art, the mice get shaken and stressed out in the stress tube, and the eels get rotated in the rotating tube.
What about the bees, though? The bees.
The bees will have to roll a ball
And get
down
lightly
a hallway.
squeezed.
Bees play soccer and get lightly squeezed. Yes.
I think animal researchers just have got to be like one of the weirdest jobs. Like, imagine being the guy one day. He's like, I'm gonna teach pigeons how to appreciate art.
And then you're the guy who handles all the grants at your university is like, you're gonna be drilling holes in monkeys' heads all summer.
And, oh my god, dude! I was really hoping to get the grant for the artful pigeons, but I got the fucking eel tubes.
You got the
instead.
grant where you have to kick beagles all summer in the head
Fuck.
to prove if beagles don't like getting kicked in the head. That's my new hypothesis that we're
they-
trying to test.
If they bite back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if they bark at you after you hurt them.
Get
Jesus
rotated.
Christ.
Get rotated.
We're being extra callous in this episode, but I want people to know that we're not mean. I'm just trying to be funny.
No, I love animals. I would never put animals in a tube and shake them.
Yeah, what were you saying about that thing where whatever you say, it's always a bit?
Yeah, I'm stupid on purpose, but I'm also stupid by accident. But if I'm stupid and you think I'm stupid, it's because I was doing a bit.
And if we sound mean, it's because we're doing a bit about being mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What would a mean guy say? He'd probably say this.
Yeah, Fred actually doesn't have a bucket of dead squirrels.
He was just saying that because he was trying to make us jealous.
It's like, wow, that's so cool.
And the squirrels actually climb out. We don't actually kill any squirrels. The squirrels can survive.
All right. Well, fuck that. I got one for us. So this is about pattern recognition, much like Hank's. Have you guys heard of apophenia?
No.
So
No.
apophenia is the tendency to perceive meaningful connections between unrelated things. And for reference, here is the face on Mars.
Oh, that's
Picture.
a meaningful connection.
Wow.
People look at that and they say, oh my God, that's an eye and a nose and a mouth.
That's a face.
That's a face on Mars.
That's a face for sure.
Just a famous NASA picture that conspiracy theorists probably love.
Yeah.
So apophenia comes in a bunch of different flavors,
Okay.
and I wanted to go into one of them. So I'll give you the other. I'll give you some of the other flavors before I get into the one I picked.
Okay. Okay.
So there's pareidolia, which I first heard playing Balatro, because that's one of the cards you get. It's called pareidolia.
Pareidolia.
It's a type of apophenia involving the perception of images or sounds in random stimuli. So seeing a face in like the knot in some wood.
Oh, the Jesus in my toast.
Yep.
So pareidolia is like seeing faces all over the place. Just
The Harry Potter Cheeto.
the Harry Potter Cheeto. Another one is statistics. In statistics, apophenia is a type 1 error, a false identification of pattern in data, also called a false positive.
Oh, yeah, that's like how the amount of cheese American eats also correlates with the amount of people that die by gun violence.
That's right. So what I thought was especially interesting was the one on gambling.
Oh.
Gambling is another type of apophenia where you think that the odds are in your favor for some reason.
The more you win, the more likely you are to keep winning.
Or like,
Is a false
oh,
positive.
I won 20 times. That means I'm bound to lose.
And I lost 20 times. That means I'm bound to win.
Right.
The converse. Inverse.
So I did some research. They call it the gambler's fallacy is
Yep.
what we're describing.
Oh, yeah.
Is when you think that there are like meta patterns within the pattern. Like you understand probability, but then you think that probability owes you something.
Oh, yeah.
You're flipping a coin, you get 5 heads, you go, well, the next one's got to be tails.
Yeah, I tell people they're due all the time. You're due for a win.
You're due to pay me more money. You're due to give me more money.
So there's actually a story to this. And sometimes they call the gambler's fallacy, they call it the, I think it's the Monte Carlo problem.
Okay, I don't think I've heard that.
So here's the story. On August 18th, 1913, at the famous casino in Monte Carlo, Monaco, the roulette ball fell black 26 times in a row.
What? What?
Gamblers, seeing the streak grow, increasingly shifted their bets to red, feeling that an excess of reds was due to counterbalance the remarkable black streak. They lost millions of dollars. So this is a really bizarre website called Elder Research. And this is just a blog that was written by Peter Bruce on January 8th, 2021. But the website is so weird. It says Elder Research, Data Science, AI, Machine Learning, a man-tech company. And then they have a big header on top that says, Elder Research is now a part of ManTech.
Oh my God. Elder Research, Man Technology.
These are wonderful names. I love these names.
But what's weird too is I checked to see if this was like AI generated, and I don't think it is.
Wow.
It was
So
real.
it's like this must have been a real website at some point, and then like they were blog posting about just random shit, and then all of a sudden the website got bought by another website. So I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, they stopped studying the elders.
And started studying
The
man.
So this article outlines 3 gamblers' fallacies.
Okay.
So gambler's fallacy 1, forgetting that the coin has no memory. Gamblers often believe that after a long streak of one outcome, the probability of a different outcome has now increased. Sports commentators often say that a batter in a slump is due for a hit. much like what you're telling your
Yes,
customers.
Yes.
Psychologically, they think that an outcome opposite to the streak of poor hitting is needed to balance the sample and bring the data back into conformity with the known long-term average.
You know, it is crazy though, because when I flip a coin like heads 19 times in a row, it really does feel like the 20th time will be tails.
Mm-hmm. That's because you're thinking about the big plays. You're thinking about tens of thousands of trials. You're not thinking about like
That coin owes me. The hell's this coin's problem?
it could be a fake coin.
Oh my god, it's tails on both sides.
Oh
No
my
wonder.
God. How could this have happened to me?
We won't get into the fact that you dropped your coin in a puddle one day and a bunch of pond scum got over one side of the coin, so your coin is already weighted from the start.
No, that wasn't my coin. That was
You got pond scum on someone's
no,
coin?
that's somebody else's coin. I think that was Lopez's coin, right?
Oh.
He is the special coin.
Don't put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
Don't put that coin in your pocket.
It'll become just a coin.
Dude, what is that little face he makes? This ooh.
Yeah, I made the long face that Javier Bardem makes.
That's my favorite part of the movie.
It's funny too that Shrek also makes that face. I think once in Shrek. Yeah, Hank knows the meme I'm talking about.
It's like such a good face.
Is that just a meme, or does he actually make that face?
I think there's a single frame in Shrek where he's making that face.
It's if you want to imagine it, it's like imagine yawning with your mouth closed.
Yeah.
He's like mewing and like eyebrow raised, like.
So in The Gambler's Fallacy 1, the gambler is looking backwards and seeking balance. There is a somewhat related phenomenon called the law of large numbers that provides the balance looking forward. The law of large numbers says that while smaller sets may deviate from the true average, as more and more data is accumulated, the cumulative average will come closer and closer to the true average. But this does not involve any short-term shifts in probability. The probability that a coin will land heads remains 50%, even if 75% of the last 25 tosses went tails.
Oh wait, that is a good point, because if you average over across the trials of 50%, and then you do 100%, 1%, then how come it's not going to be 50%?
No, it is 50%, no matter what you do.
Which is crazy.
Every
to me.
single coin flip is 50%. You could like flip 10,000 coins and they could all land heads, and that does not change that probability of
But like,
the coin.
why don't the two averages want to be friends?
Well, they will be friends in an infinite number of tests.
What if
Like,
I only have like 100 tests?
If you were testing infinitely, eventually those odds would even out.
So okay,
But on average,
if I'm in an infinite hotel and I flip a coin infinite times and I get 100 bajillion million infinity -1 heads in a row,
-1.
if it goes to infinity, the next one is probably gonna be tails. Let's be real.
I think that would be like your own personal hell.
You could never.
You're just flipping a coin over and over again, going like, it's got to be heads this time.
It's gotta be heads. I'm due for a heads. The
due
heads
for some
coming.
heads.
Heads really good. I'm bound to get some head eventually.
So here are some examples. In judging a close pitch, baseball umpires are 5% less likely to call a strike if they have called the two previous pitches strikes.
Oh,
So if the batter has 2 strikes, they're less likely to call a third strike by 5%.
that's a little bit of something there.
Yeah.
You can do something with that.
U.S. judges in refugee asylum cases are 3% more likely to reject asylum cases if they approved the previous one.
Oh my god,
So you better hope that they rejected the last guy.
that's crazy. Imagine being like, oh, sorry, I'm just having a bad streak.
I've heard what about the lunch rule too? Like judges are more likely to be lenient on criminal cases if they just ate lunch. If the court case is after lunch, and
That's interesting.
they're more likely to be stricter on criminals when it's before lunch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hit my judge when he was nice and fat after eating a big ham sandwich.
Fattened up.
He ate one of those gigantic Scooby-Doo sandwiches where it's like 5 feet tall.
He's like, oh, you've been grinding up chipmunks, have you? That's okay.
That's okay. Boys will be boys. So the Gambler's Fallacy 2, the hot hand. With the Gambler's Fallacy 2, the gambler compensates in the opposite direction from Gambler's Fallacy 1. In this scenario, the gambler observes a streak and believes that the probability of a positive or negative event has shifted in the direction suggested by the streak. So, like, you start getting all heads and you go, well, this coin is all heads. It's only ever going to land on heads.
This is just a heads coin.
A famous illustration of this is Deming's funnel experiment, where you drop a marble into a funnel and then it lands on a piece of paper in a spot. The ball is dropped through the funnel and its landing spot is noted. There is some variability in where it lands due to chance. If several balls fall off target in the same direction, a common reaction is to conclude that the funnel is biased in one direction, and to compensate by shifting the funnel back toward the target. The catch is that people are likely to interpret a random co-location of several off-target balls as bias.
Oh.
So they look at it and they go, well, it's fucked up, even though it's like random events.
It's just random.
So like if I've got pigeons that are like, I think they're recognizing Claude, but they're actually not. They're just randomly doing that. They just do that normally. They got heads 50 times in a row. So I try to adjust my pigeons, and now I'm actually offsetting them too much.
So maybe that pigeon that was part of the tests was just the luckiest pigeon to have ever lived.
Yeah, my
ever.
overeducated pigeon that already went to art school in the previous test. He just got lucky.
He wasn't actually educated. He was
Yeah.
just lucky son of a bitch.
And here's lastly the Gambler's Fallacy 3, identifying spurious meanings from chance events. In this fallacy, which is really a variant of the second, a gambler uses information from a small set of prior chance events to make decisions about the future bets. Bets that should be based instead on knowledge of the system, e.g. a coin being flipped. In its most extreme form, a positive chance outcome is associated in the gambler's mind with some earlier, equally random event. E.g., if a big roulette payoff for a corner bet, 4 numbers out of the 38, occurred right after a black-red sequence for the same black-red sequence to occur again and repeat the winning bet. I don't understand that last part because I don't play roulette.
I think it's just like if black red happens and they won on a corner bet after that happens, that they're gonna say like, oh, if black red happens again, I should bet corner because I'm gonna win again because it happened before.
Yeah, it's like predicting the weather.
Well, yeah, it's very similar to the scratch tickets where every scratch ticket is numbered from 0 to however many books or tickets are in the book, and somebody wins on ticket number 62.
It does kind of bother me though that like nothing is actually truly random. Like if my superpower is flipping coins and I can like I know the math. I know like how to fucking just flip the coin the perfect way so that it always lands heads. Because like it is just a physical object you're manipulating. If you move your thumb in a certain way, you could manipulate the coin to always land and do a certain amount of flips. Same thing with the weather. You could go outside and you could be the cloud genius and you could see one cloud over here. And then you could extrapolate like bing, 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 bing.
That's like the movie Twister.
Yeah. And you could know that there's going to be a cloud over there in the next day.
And we know you're a massive fan of the Twister movie.
I liked Twister okay. I did not like Twisters.
Do they have the cloud genius in that one?
They're all cloud geniuses in that one. They're just driving around in their Jeeps and they're like, oh my god, I think that's a E1 or an F1.
Who can guess the right direction that the Twister's going to show up?
The Twister's going that way. No, it's turning, turning.
We were wrong. Oh my god, it's going the other way.
It's just crazy because if I was really good at flipping coins, I could totally like fuck with the guy that wrote that and be like, I could just flip a coin heads 20 times and I'll be like, hey, well, see, I did it 20 times and now I know the next one's going to be tails and I can just flip the coin perfectly and get tails. And then the research would be like, no, that's impossible. How can he do it? There's probably somebody out there that's a professional coin flipper.
There's probably a magician out there who's really good at flipping coins.
Oh, that'd be a good superpower. You know how to flip a coin perfectly, so it always
Probably
does
be
like
easier
12.
to flip a really big coin consistently.
Yeah, because like
You
all
can count
coins.
the rotations more
Yeah,
accurately.
like a coin that's like weighted on the outside, so it's like
You know exactly how much force. Yeah, you just have like a button that bangs a hammer in the exact same way every time. Flips up the coin.
I would never do that.
You want to drop your final topic,
The finality.
the final topic of episode 24.
It bequeaths me. Have you guys ever bequeathed anyone?
No. No.
What does it mean to bequeath? Like to give someone something?
Give them a special.
Yeah,
something.
I've given people something before.
To hand down to the next generation.
It's got to be something cool, like a sword.
I usually just, whenever I replace my graphics card, I give it to my friend.
I bequeathed the sweatband from the previous captain and then I was the captain, and I had the sweatband, and then I gave it to the next
That's
captain.
fucking disgusting
of the
because you
soccer
sweat
team.
so much.
Yeah,
Dude, that sweatband must have been nuts.
That must have been the sweatiest sweatband that's ever been worn.
I'm pretty sure he threw that shit away.
I would have.
His name was Mike. I think I followed up with him like 5-6 years later, and he was just like, man, I threw that shit away. Very, very, very cool. Very cool. What a cool guy.
I'm going to play excellent.
I'm so excited that he shat on tradition. Okay, so this is about humor. I think everybody enjoys being funny. Everybody
Not me.
enjoys laughing at things that are funny.
Wait, what's that?
Humor?
Yeah, what's humor?
I don't know. I've never done it before. So this is a article written by Mike Hanlon on the Refractor Science and Focus website on March 22nd, 2009. UK researcher claims there are just 8 patterns behind all humor.
Oh no, this is going to completely destroy the show.
No.
What are we gonna
It'd
do?
be like pattern number 1, being stupid on purpose.
Pattern number 2, being stupid by accident.
Evolutionary theorist Alistair Clark this week published details of 8 patterns he claims to be the basis of all the humor that has ever been imagined or expressed, regardless of civilization, culture, or personal taste. Clark has stated before that humor is based on the surprise recognition of patterns, but this is the first time he has identified the precise nature of the patterns involved.
Oh, that is a good point. I have noticed that when I see something, I'll look at it and I won't laugh immediately, but then I'll notice a pattern, and the pattern will make me laugh.
Like, what is the thing where it's like 4 comic book things? Is it guilt or loss?
Yeah.
Loss.
No. I'm talking a different one. Like I saw today it was one on Twitter where it's like Resident Evil 7 or something, and it's the main character trying to reach for a little bit of soup, and the wife of like is like naughty and like knocks his hand away with a little ladle. And at first I saw that, I'm like, that's fine, whatever.
Yeah, like, okay.
But the comment is like, man's trying to put his hand in the soup, and that got me a laugh. That got me a little laugh. Cause it's like, when you go to reach and try something, it's like a cookie, it's like a piece of like yummy, something you grab. It's like you don't put your hand in the soup. Like, what are you doing?
So wasn't he just describing the? Oh, I see. Because it's soup, and you wouldn't. Scoop,
You can't pick the soup.
you wouldn't scoop up the soup with your hand.
You can't be high. Like, how?
So Freud, I think, wrote like a couple of books about comedy and
And
jokes.
scooping soup.
So I'm actually surprised Freud didn't write a book about cocaine. But in his humor book, he talks about how, like, the part of the joke that makes it funny is you have an expectation of where you think it's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And you have an expectation based on, like when someone tells you an anecdote, you think you know what's going to happen because you may have been in that situation before, or you've heard another story.
Yep.
So then when it goes sideways, it's funny because you weren't expecting it.
It didn't go where you expected it.
In order for it to be funny, it has to be unexpected. So when someone tells you a pun that sucks and you can see it coming from 18 miles away, it's not funny because it didn't do anything to subvert your expectation. If you predict the joke before it happens, it's going to fall.
Oh, but if somebody tells you a pun that sucks, but it's a surprising one,
If
that might
someone
make you laugh.
surprises you with a shitty joke, then it's funny. But if someone just, like, basically, if the shitty joke is just visible from 1,000 yards away and they just
Not
deliver
funny.
it normal, like, it's not funny.
So what if you've heard the joke before and
Then
you
it's
can
not as funny.
But does it take away all humor from it?
Not
probably
necessarily.
most.
Sometimes
It's like you could have the funniest man, the silliest joke in the whole world.
I don't want to defriend Freud too much. Defriend him.
Let's dehumor him.
I don't want to defend Freud too much, but he also says that some jokes are just funny because of logic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a logical joke where you follow the logic and then you're like, well, why does, like, misunderstanding type jokes?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said weast. Jokes like that are funny because when you pick apart, like, what they're saying, like, there is humor in that, in the disagreement between the two parties. This is a highly technical episode, I'm realizing.
It's gonna get a little more technical.
But you need more. You need more than that though, because if you were to ask me, It's like, oh, what direction is it? And instead of saying I said wet. That's not really funny because that's just non.
It's
not
non
related.
sequitur.
It's non sequitur.
But and then non sequitur is its own brand of funny.
A non sequitur could be funny if you predicted them to say something normal and then they said something non sequitur.
But then sometimes non sequitur is funny because it'll be like the Lifesavers package where it has the bad joke, but instead of saying the bad Lifesavers joke, it says it expires in 2028, which is kind of funny.
That is kind of funny. It's not.
Instead, there's no joke.
We need to use wrong.
Use wrong.
Failure?
No.
Not the same.
Never give up.
You never give up. Keep trying.
Just think positively. For once.
So yeah, this guy he laid it out all. There's 8 patterns behind it. He addresses the deceptively simple unit and context relationships at their foundation. Demonstrates the universality of the theory by showing that how these few basic patterns are recognized in more than 100 different types of humor. Oh, Jesus. Clark explains one of the most beautiful things about the theory is that while denying all previous theories, it also unites them for the first time for decades. Before, researchers have concentrated on limited areas of humor and have each argued for causality based on their specific interest. Yeah, so everybody looks into their own types of humor, yada yada. 8 patterns divided into 2 main categories. The first 4 are patterns of fidelity, by which we recognize the repetition of units within the same context. And the second 4 are patterns of magnitude, by which we recognize the same unit repeated in multiple contexts.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that? I got like a magnitude 5 earthquake, but it only happens twice, so therefore it is not funny. Whereas if mine other one happens once, I lost.
Basically, yeah, this doesn't mean anything unless
Yeah,
it provides like context and like or like examples.
Yeah.
He's like,
Basically,
here was the history of
So-
funny, and it's blah 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 blah.
Oh my god! And then you're supposed to laugh, right? You're supposed to read all this, and you're supposed to go, oh. Like Beavis and Butthead are supposed to read this and think it's the funniest thing on earth.
He said magnitude.
Okay, so he lists them out. So basically, humor is all about information processing, accelerating faculties that enable us to analyze and then manipulate incoming data.
This sounds exactly like the ad copy you read when you're trying to sell, like, I don't know, Prevagen or one of those other, like, jellyfish brain drugs. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
They're like, a new drug has been developed from the bodies of jellyfish.
Oh right, and they advertise it on the podcast.
On the TV channels that are for people who are, like, in hospice.
Yeah.
Or during the baseball games.
Yeah. On MeTV. They play on MeTV all day long.
We've just developed a new type of powder with extra stats.
I'm just now getting, I want to say, every other post on Facebook I say post in quotation marks, is an ad for hair loss drugs.
Yeah. I think they just like know that if you're between the ages of 20 and 40, you're probably thinking about your hairline.
Yeah.
Even if you have a perfect hairline.
Well, that's when you should be doing it, apparently, according to all the experts.
I think everyone who takes those drugs, and you know, no shade if you actually take them, but like the guys who are like on heavy finasteride and like all the other stuff, it's like their hair still doesn't look good. Like you got to go get like your Hollywood hair transplant. You got to get on
Head to Turkey.
You got to get onto the plane to Turkey where everyone wears a hat on the way there and nobody wears a hat on the way back.
Anything on the way back.
And they all look so different that they get stuck in Turkey because their IDs don't look like them anymore.
All the ads are telling me too, like, the hair transplants. Oh, they're all finicky and unreliable.
Yeah, you gotta
and
get a hair kit. What do they call it? A hair program?
Yeah, the hair system.
Yeah, you gotta go get a hair system where you go to a salon so they can apply glue to your head.
That's kind of cool.
No shade if you have that, but I just think it's like, I'd rather be bald.
It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having a hair system where you can just have like fucking
Whatever hair you want.
I'm like, yeah, today I'll rock this one, and then maybe tomorrow I'll have this one.
Just be that's what bald women do. They just rock wigs all the time, and they love it.
I think wigs are cool.
Yeah.
I like wig. I'd probably go the wig, honestly.
Like just go completely bald. So shave bald,
Mm-hmm.
and then put a wig on. No eyebrows.
And then you can name your wigs.
You can pencil on different expressions every day.
Oh my god, if you got rid of your eyebrows, you could pencil in different
If I was
expressions.
feeling upset that day, like in the morning, I wake up on the wrong side of the bed, they're pointing straight down. And I wake up and maybe I'm quizzical. Maybe I'm wondering about the world that day and I want to show everyone that I'm wondering.
All right, let's list these and then we'll go through 2 examples and then we can end it because he clearly doesn't know how to be funny while describing humor.
I think it's because you found like a medical article about, about comedy.
No, yeah.
I felt the same way about my gambling thing. Like I felt like I found some sort of like, but that guy, he has some examples.
So it's information processing, blah, blah, blah. He lists the patterns that are active in humor as, and here's the 8 of them. Let's everybody count with me. Positive repetition.
1,
Division.
2,
Completion.
3,
Translation.
4.
Applicative and qualitative recontextualization.
Oh, I love applicative and qualitative recontextualization.
So that was
you
that was
had
2.
me at recontextualization.
So that was 2. Let's keep the count up.
5,
No.
6,
Yeah. And then opposition
7,
and scale.
scale.
8.
Yeah. So here he provides one example. Some are more intuitive than other. He admits the most basic positive repetition simply means that the unit is replaced in a similar form with the same purpose. As with all patterns, the repeated unit can be composed of any information available to the human brain, whether an entity, action, or property. So like peekaboo with the baby.
Oh, that is quite funny. That is quite funny.
I think Freud would say it's just because it breaks the baby's paradigm of what reality is, which is that things don't disappear, and then all of a sudden you disappear.
Yeah.
Well,
What does peekaboo
positive
wear off?
repetition though, like you're like, oh, like I'm still here. Surprise, I'm still here.
I do think a lot of comedy is just novelty. Like if it's novel, it's funny.
Yeah, new.
I think
new
that's why
stuff.
TV shows get stale, is because like you first, you watch an episode of The Simpsons, you're like, wow, these guys are really funny, and then they do it for like 30 years, and you're like, I've heard this one before.
Ah, they're using positive repetition. I'm familiar with Freud.
And then there's opposition, in which we take the unit and turn it against itself, such as can be seen in a mirror image, or if we turn an arrow back to point in the other
Oh my
direction.
god, it's so fun. I look at myself in the mirror every day, and I laugh, and I laugh, and I laugh. I'm
I'm
like
like,
a
oh my
Joker.
god, this guy looks just like me.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm so funny, and I do this, and I show my teeth, and
I gnash my teeth in the mirror every morning.
Yeah, he goes on to
that's all we got.
he goes on to advertise his book. That's
Buy my book. Look at me. I'm Freud.
And maybe if he provides fucking examples.
That's not Freud.
This is not Freud.
Oh, is he dead?
This is
Freud unfortunately is no longer with us.
This is Aleister Clark. Actually, this is Aleister Clark.
Fred, if somebody just put an extra U in their name, then you would be Freud.
Good
That's
thing
right.
I didn't get named that.
Your parents should have named you Sigmund Fred.
Fred is my middle name.
Well, we've reached the end of episode 24, which means the next episode is episode 25,
Woo.
which is the last episode of the season. We will be back, though.
Yes.
Not directly after, but at the end of the summer, we'll probably be back.
Oh, yeah.
And until then, stay subscribed to the YouTube and the Instagram, and keep checking out those feeds, because Fred and I are going to be posting clips all summer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And for the next episode, our final topic of the season will be ankles.
Angles. Let's go.
Not angles, ankles.
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 So enjoy that one. And until then, bye.
Bye.
Peace.
.org.
The whole shebang.
Grind them up.